a true entrepreneur, is Tim Telman of Bank of Cape Cod, a president, CEO, and founder, correct?
That is correct.
And you're here also with my co-host, Peter Myerson from Cohn Rasnick and Myerson and Plout. So why don't you tell us first about the bank, and then we'll go into some history stories.
Okay, we started the process to open a bank in November of '04. That was really when the small group came together down here in the Cape. And it takes 15 to 18 months to open a bank. There's a lot of
Paperwork.
And you have to deal with the regulators. You hire consultants to help you with your business plan, and lawyers to work on the application. It's a very lengthy application. In our case, we are a Massachusetts state-chartered commercial bank. And there's a
Commercial bank.
commercial bank.
For those who don't know, because there are different types of banks, would you just give us a little definition of a commercial bank?
We deal with business owners. Having said that, we also deal with many individuals. So even though we're a commercial bank, you can still come and open checking accounts, savings accounts, CDs.
So you do retail banking as well?
We do retail banking. And internally, someone on the street would never know this, but our retail banking efforts support the lending efforts to commercial customers. That's our retail deposit customers and commercial deposit customers are the bulk of our funding source for commercial loans.
Interesting.
How did you get into this? What's your background?
I mean, everybody wakes up at some point in their life and says, I'd love to own a bank. You actually did it.
It's good to have luck on your side along with a plan. And I was in Boston for 16 years straight out of college, and worked at Bank of New England, Bank Boston, and Brown Brothers Harriman. 16 years.
Known all of them well.
16 years to the day, I was downtown Boston.
That's good training, because some good banks, and Brown Brothers Harriman, it's quite an interesting place itself also.
That is the only privately owned commercial bank in America. 42 partners, and there's no other bank like it.
Nice offices.
Beautiful offices. And I also, I was trained as a commercial lender during that 16 years, and I also have an MBA in finance from Babson College.
Nice. And also from BC before that, right?
Boston College undergrad, Babson graduate.
Great. So was there an inspiration for this?
Well, I always think it's comical if you talk to bankers, and there was a time, in 2013, only one new bank charter was granted in the country. In 2006 is when we received our charter. There were probably 225 charters granted. And
Throughout the country?
Throughout the country. Florida was the big one, 51 charters over a span of a couple of years. Arizona, Las Vegas, Nevada.
But that's not many per state if you're...
No, but there's hotbeds.
You're just throwing me off on a tangent. I mean, how do you get Florida with 51? How is it so disproportionate?
Oh, I think it's driven by population growth, and the growth prior to 2006 was explosive. So that's what, you want to open a bank where there's a
population density.
Correct, density is the key. So to start it, I left Brown Brothers. I was a partner in a small company here on the Cape for a couple of years, 3 years.